Listen in as 5 friends take turns weaving stories through the tabletop game of their choice. This is 5 Jams in a Trench Coat.
Hello everyone and welcome to 5 Gems in a Trench Coat. My name is Tanner. I'll be your GM for today. We're going to start on my right.
Hey! Oh my god! It's so nice to see you again.
Oh my god.
It's Tanlin playing Devon. Love you.
And I'm Jesse, and you're looking good for your age. I'm gonna try to neg the audience a bit. She's gonna be nice to them. I'm gonna neg them. We'll get everyone with that. People who have a good relationship with their parents and people who don't.
Jesse.
We're gonna have to fucking start again. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna cut that out. We're going. Kim, you're up.
Oh, I play Titus.
I can't follow that up. Hi, I'm Kim. I play Frankie and mwah.
Hi, I'm Adam. I play Araceli, and I don't condone or support parasocial relationships. Yeah, if you know me in person, that's cool. If you don't, yeah, you can think I'm cool. That's fine. Don't be weird about it. Fuck.
We last left off. Araceli had just beaten a dragon rider who was riding a dragon like Osasrena. That dragon was going towards the prison. Well, no. That dragon was going to go towards the prison, and then it's not going towards the prison anymore.
Yeah.
Osasrena caught Araceli. Devon is engaged in combat with a dragon rider, while Siren is engaged with the dragon. Frankie was flying across the prison to go towards where Vargish probably is in one corner of the prison, towards Tempest and Titus, who have just been tackled from behind by a dragon, with a dragon rider in front of them too.
Turns out trying to seduce the dragon rider wasn't a good move.
Oh, fuck, we forgot to say Emily's here. Emily's here, our sound person. Yeah.
So, Titus,
Yes.
roll me in athletics.
Oh no. 2?
Okay. So you and Tempest immediately get tackled, and you guys are going towards the ground. Roll me another athletics, because this guy's gonna roll a fight now.
Oh, 2.
So, what if Tempest dies? Could you guys imagine?
You get Jesse because of me.
Tempest's athletics is a +3, so it'd be 3.
Okay, that's better.
That's the difference.
So, Titus, how much have you and Tempest seen dragon combat in your history together?
I don't think much, because she's not really built as a fighter.
Maybe the sound of dragon bones breaking is new to you.
Oh no.
But it's unmistakable. Tempest shrieks in pain immediately. Mark a 4 on her
Oh god.
damage thing.
Are you punishing me because everyone else is doing good?
Here's the thing, Jesse. I want to punish you the least right now. And just write down broken bone in there, and then mark off 1 physical stress.
Oh, everything's bad.
You guys tumble to the ground, and there are now 2 dragons above you. The one dragon let go as soon as they've heard the bone break. Tempest is, you can she starts to get up, and you can already feel she's not favoring her back left leg.
Okay.
So whatever that means, there are 2 dragon riders above you, and that one from earlier, the girl shouts, "If you give up, you can have a cell here and we'll take your dragon. Promise you'll be okay."
Never.
Okay. Titus, it's your turn.
Oh god. This is so bad. Okay, so they're pretty close. The dragons are pretty close to me, right?
They're about 20 feet above you.
Okay, so I never use this, but her Tempest's stunt is that she explodes in lightning.
Okay. Okay.
So what does the collateral damage look like with the people around?
It is mostly guards. There are prisoners here.
Okay.
They outnumber the guards, but you'd get a lot of guards if you did it here.
But do the prisoners look like assholes?
Roll me a notice.
-1.
What prisoners that are gonna be here might not look like assholes. You know what I mean?
One of them's just an old lady with knitting needles. It's like, oh, just trying not to get hit by people.
But you'll get a lot of guards.
All right. So Because, yeah, I'm going to tell Tempest to start flying up and start blowing up.
What does the stunt say exactly?
I never wrote it down again for my... when I lost my character sheet. But I just remember that my whole thing was like she explodes in lightning.
It'll be a +3 to... It'd be... Tempest uses magic, right, for her?
Yeah.
So it'll be a +3 to a magic roll. And anybody caught within it, we'll say it adds +1 per person caught in it. So +3...
So we're going to be a lot of people calling this right now.
So, how big do you think the range is? Fair, you know, what would you say is fair?
God, yeah, I'll say 10 feet.
Okay, in like a circle around her. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you get within 10 feet. You can either get both of the dragons or get one dragon and then a bunch of guards and some prisoners.
Ooh. You know what? Can I get the lady who was being mean to me? Didn't accept my riz.
Yeah. So
and a bunch of the guards.
And prisoners?
Yeah, look.
Okay, roll me magic.
7, and that's not including how many people gets caught up in it.
So, and then +5 on top of that.
All right.
So, what does it look like when Tempest does this?
So, her whole, like, you see all her, like, nervous system light up. And then, like, just out of every pore, she just starts shooting out lightning from in every direction.
Okay, so Frankie.
It looks like one of those balls that you put your hands up.
I think it's like, you know, when people get hit by lightning, they like feel like the electric charge in them. They're like, what's that? And then they just and then it's all cartoony and you can see their skeleton.
So Frankie,
Yeah.
You've never seen this happen, nor have any of you actually, but you see Tempest down on the floor. You saw tackled by a dragon, looked really rough. And then Tempest does this thing where she like glows and then a ton of lightning like just erupts from her, right? Immediately, like after the immediate flash is gone and maybe like, you know, it gets quiet for a second around because everybody's like, whoa, what was that? But then they start fighting again. Immediately you see about 10 people on the ground just gone. Like skeletons are left, right? Eviscerated. Maybe a couple pieces of flesh, but gone, right? And then you see a dragon just fall to the ground lifelessly, and its rider is also charred from like the top up, just also gone. So Frankie, you see that. Mm-hmm. You're almost there. This next turn, you're gonna get there.
Okay.
Titus, yeah, a dragon's gone, like immediately.
Okay.
As are several people below, both guards and prisoners. But
hey, look, gotta do what you gotta do.
Sure.
I choose Tempest over all those prisoners.
Hey, man.
Do it again.
Hey, man.
Look, I got another refresh point. I'll do it again.
So, the other dragon rider, the one who tackled you initially, is going to come down to fight.
Oh, fuck.
Roll me athletics.
What? What? Like, just statistically, I got a 2.
Okay. Yeah, so the dragon comes to you, and maybe Tempest is still coming off some adrenaline from that, and she dodges out of the way. The dragon lands on the ground and then turns around to go towards you, but it's not their turn anymore. But the guy's going to take a shot at you. You roll me your athletics.
3.
Yeah. Shot goes wide. You don't feel anything. Tempest doesn't shriek in pain. You're all good. Frankie.
Yes.
There's a dragon on the floor that just tried attacking Tempest, but she dodged out of the way. That's the biggest threat to them right now.
Mm-hmm.
You can get wherever. You can land on Tempest if you want to. You can land wherever except the
Is there a
wall.
rider on the dragon?
Oh, yeah. An active one.
If they don't see me, can I just come up behind them?
Yeah, you rolled a high stealth. I'll roll their notice to see. Yeah, you're good.
I'm mostly going to point out, I'm going to use one of the poison tip daggers. Because I have 4 on me.
Roll me a fight, +2.
A 6.
Okay. Yeah, so guy's not expecting it. Sudden shift in the weight of the dragon, and you just and jab it to his side because that's the easiest thing you can do right now because he left it exposed when he shot. And you just hear huh, and then he like feels towards the side. He turns around, and he like looks at you, and then you see his pupils dilate.
I go, hey, bud.
And he, like, brings a gun out. You saw him shoot, therefore doesn't have any ammo. And he tries, like, clicking it at you. And he's not, he just just keeps trying to shoot you.
Cool. It's like, all right. I'm just gonna I'm trying to get rid of the gun overall.
You just want to toss it to the side?
Yeah, just be like,
don't.
yeah. Just, we're not doing that.
Yeah, okay, so back to Titus and Tempest.
Yeah, Titus is gonna be like, that was metal, Frankie.
It's your turn.
All right, I guess I'll just try to zappy zap this dragon.
Okay, with Frankie on it.
Oh, I haven't been rolling well enough to take that risk. I don't want to leave Frankie alone with a dragon.
I hear that. I wouldn't if I were you.
All right, we'll just zap him. Frankie seems to be doing pretty well, so.
All right.
Got a 2.
So, Frankie, roll me an athletics.
3.
Okay, so the dragon bucks. The rider is latched in, so he gets shot up, but he comes back down. Dodges the blast of your breath weapon. Frankie, you get bucked off, but you land on your feet. And there's about a 20-foot hole in the crowd from the skeletons not still on the floor. So you land near those at least. So there's nobody around you, so that's cool.
I mean, I guess.
And the bones are probably a little brittle now, so if you step on them, you're not going to be tripped up, which is nice too. The dragon's turn. Dragon Rider's useless now. Why does it keep happening? The dragon's going to go for you, Frankie, but it's going to slip on some bones and miss you entirely, but you dodge out of the way, but its attention's out now on you. Frankie, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a gun. I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. Roll me a shoot.
4.
Cool. Yeah, you tag it in its tail, which hurts, right? But it's not necessary to anything, you know? Mm-hmm. Now, if anybody's counting, currently there are 2 dragons straight up dead. So Adam, fuck you, you can't do it anymore.
I'm gonna resurrect it.
A new campaign just to resurrect that one dragon to kill it.
Yeah.
Frank, you nail it in the tail. Titus, your turn.
All right, I'll try zapping again.
Okay.
Okay, that's not bad. That's +1. +4, so 5.
Okay. You said 5?
Yeah.
So, how are you attacking it?
Just kind of lightning breath. Just
Okay.
Rah!
So Tempest unleashes her lightning breath, and it zaps Dragon square in the face, in the muzzle, and it goes back, rides up, and falls on its back and is clawing at its face. Some of you might remember there was a dragon rider on its back.
I don't know.
So you hear a crunching noise, and then it's pawing at its face, and then it regains composture, but you can see its eyes are puffy, not puffy, its eyelids are swollen. It's having a hard time seeing. Frankie, it's your turn. The dragon is having a hard time seeing. It's kind of looking for you now instead of looking at you.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot again.
All right. Well, you have to reload.
Yeah, I'll reload and then shoot.
All right. You can reload, but you won't be able to move at all.
That's fine.
Okay.
That will be a 3.
All right. So you whip out your pistol, or you finish reloading your pistol. You aim it and fire, and you see it go through one of the dragon's front legs, and then through that, and then into the back one, and then you don't see the bullet exit. And the dragon falls to that side, and it's not able to use either of those legs now, and it's writhing in pain on the ground.
Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna keep writhing on the ground for its turn. It's not doing much anymore, but it's still alive technically.
Oh, Tempest finish it off. I feel bad. Yeah, all right, well, we'll just kill this thing, I guess. Sorry, bud.
All right,
we're gonna lightning breath.
roll me your shoot, buddy.
Oh, my lightning looks like Sith lightning. It's all wild. 4.
It's gone.
Okay. And then Titus is gonna look at Araceli way off in the distance and go, 2!
Dude, technically that's true. Dude,
Oh no!
that's crazy.
I'm killing everything. I'm burning the whole prison down.
Speaking of,
Oh, it's my turn? How many dragons are out here?
how many dragons are out here? There were, you may remember, 2.
They were flying towards us.
Yeah. So they're almost on you. Maybe you're yeah.
Where's
and then,
her, the girl, the guy?
oh, the woman?
Yeah.
She's 80 feet south, 80 feet down.
Okay. So I'm gonna send Reyna that way to go grab her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With you on her.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And simultaneously, I would like Reyna to just start spouting fire and then I want to use my magic to control the fire and just send it at the dragon riders coming towards us.
Okay. Roll me.
Her shooting my fight or my magic?
Nah, just your magic.
Okay. I got a 4.
Okay. So yeah, you hit the rider and the dragon in the side. What like the rider's leg gets burned, and they're like right. And the dragon's side also gets burned. So it looks like you do a fair bit of damage.
And then just ran to catch
It's
her.
a burn. Next turn. It's gonna be their turn now.
Also, I hook in. I want to be very clear about that. I hook back in.
One of the dragons is gonna breathe its breath weapon at Ossusrain and you.
What is
Roll me
it?
athletics. It's fire. It shoots out of its mouth. It's acidic. It seems.
Yeah, she doesn't have athletics. She has physique. She just takes everything.
Fuck.
Can I physique it?
Yeah, but okay. If you physique it instead of
Or
athletics,
can I
then-
dragon rider it? So, because
Okay,
we've
I'll let you.
interchanged
Yes,
our
yeah,
riders,
no, I'll let.
So I'll kind of
Yeah, I'll let that.
guide her 5.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, it like you fly Ossusrain around. It's gonna take an extra second to get to that person down there now, and you feel like maybe a bit of your hair like singed, but you dodged the first attack. The other ones, the dragon is gonna fire a rifle at you.
I'm going to try to blow up their gun in their hand.
Okay, roll magic.
4.
Ties go to you. So the rifle blows up in their hand. I can't believe I let you do that once. My God. Blows up in their hand. They toss the piece to the side and pull out a pistol, but they're not going to fire it yet. It's your turn. You can catch her or fight back. You can't do both this turn.
Well, Raina could catch her.
Yes.
And then I could, use magic, right?
Yes, that's fair.
Or are we committing
No.
turns to-
Raina can't do anything to help you.
Okay, so Raina catches her.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand up because, my tether's long. And I'm like, all right, you guys can surrender now.
Roll me a report.
3.
One of them stops immediately, like backs off. The dragon stops, right? They rear the dragon back. The other one doesn't stop. It's the one whose rifle you blew up. And the woman in your hand says, "Don't listen to him. It's not worth it." And he says, "I know."
What? What's wrong with you guys?
He's gonna take a shot.
I'm going to blow up his gun in his head. Or I'm going to try to blow up his gun
Roll
in his
your
head.
magic.
Oh, hold on. I got a 3.
The gun goes off,
Shit!
and
Put the lady in front of me.
the gun goes off still. Maybe you didn't correctly timed or something like that.
I was kind of surprised at her being like, it's not worth it. I'm like, huh?
Yeah. Roll me athletics for you.
2.
Okay. Mark off 2 physical stress. Just the 2 box. So yeah, maybe the bullet hits your armor and deflects, but your armor feels a little weaker now, stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that hits you, but doesn't damage you that much.
Yeah.
Ossusrain turns around, and her grip looks like it's loosening a little bit on that person.
So I'm gonna kind of reach down and I'm gonna grab one of the extra hooks. And I'm just gonna hook her to Raina. Is she paralyzed?
Can you look at her now? Do you have a good look at her?
Yeah.
The angle?
Well, because I'm about to lean down and hook her in, so.
Her pupils are dilating back and forth. They're going a little crazy.
She have
right now.
weapons on her?
Yeah, she does.
I'm gonna flick them all off.
Okay. She's like, no, and she's pawing at your hand. She's
Pushing her hand down.
Yeah.
I'm pushing her hand. Stop.
But yeah, she seems out of it. Not paralyzed, but real out of it.
I'm gonna hook her to Raina and be like, last chance, or Azucena's gonna kill you guys.
Roll me a report.
Cinco.
The other dragon rider who is still attacking stops, the dragon. The other one's still back there. And he looks back, looks at you, and then he says, "Give us turn, we'll leave."
Why is she so important?
He bites his lip.
Flirty or or pensive?
Pensive.
Fuck!
These dragon riders keep giving us mixed signals.
Dude, that's what I'm saying! Dude, Tanner, your dragon riders are flirts, dog.
You're right, it's on me. I'm what's the term?
They're a tease.
Cavalier teases.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. Anyways, pensively biting his lip.
And he says, if you just give her to us, then we'll go.
I just want an answer.
She's important to me. Roll me a notice.
I have better notice now. 4.
He's probably it's kind of a fib. She's obviously important, probably not important to him. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? But
Yeah. How so?
does this matter? And then he like looks back at the other dragon.
Oh, so much.
She's our commanding officer, and I get a promotion if I take her back alive. If I saved her, so please just give her back.
Can I do a notice again?
Yeah,
He's just lying about a promotion. Another 4.
he's probably not lying.
Okay.
He's probably like serious. Like Tanner's a little silly guy, but like
That's a little bit of a bummer. Thought you were like cared about her.
I don't want her to die, but
Well, she's not gonna die.
that's great then. And I can also gain something from this as well. So it's two good things on top of each other.
So I'm gonna keep her. You can go.
Roll me 4.
Uh oh. Tanner.
Fine. And they like his nostril flares a little bit. You see it, and then he looks back and nods towards the other one, towards west, due west.
Yeah. It's like away from the prison, right?
Yeah. And they start flying away, and like they look back at you, and they see you, but they just keep flying. You still have her in your claws.
Okay, so now I want to just scan around.
You're not above the prison. You're about level with the middle of the wall, so you can't see inside.
Right.
Commotion's happening on Tandem Ship.
Okay.
You haven't noticed anybody like go back and forth, like, which was part of the plan. So that's a little weird. You can't see any of your friends either, actually. But you hear the commotion. Stuff is still going off.
All right. How close is Tandem Ship to the prison?
100 feet up.
All right, I'm gonna go there.
Okay, so you're going up
Because
to.
there's commotion, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go up there. Because I know Frankie made it to the prison, and so I have to assume Frankie can do her job. But if the ship goes down, we have no way to get everybody out.
Yep. So you go up to the boat, but you can also see inside the prison now. So you see everything that's been happening with Titus, Tempest, and Frankie. You see all that, right?
Yeah.
Not the full story, just like the state of things right now.
He sees me putting up the 2.
You get up to the ship, and Devon is locked in combat with this dragon rider, and Siren locked in combat with this dragon. They're all grappled with each other, so it's a little hard. Like, you'd have to be very precise in your attacking right now if you don't want to hurt one of them.
Yeah. So I'm going to unhook the older lady, and I'm going to just dive bomb straight at the dragon that you're grappled with and do a fight to yank it off the ship.
Yeah, okay. I'd argue that's athletics, but, like, you can do fight just to damage it. Asus Reyna's.
You know what? I'll just have Reyna land on it and just try to grab its neck and crush it.
All right.
Oof, oof.
8.
Okay.
And it's a little hurt, right?
Not as badly. So
that's good.
So yeah, it's good for me. So yeah, Asus Reyna lands on top of this dragon. Maybe Siren like lashes out and like just initially in the heat of combat, but then sees, oh, it's just them. Asus Reyna puts her claw around this thing and just starts crushing, and you hear cracking sounds, and the dragon roars in pain before its trachea is squeezed tight. But then it like moves off, like slithers out of Asus Reyna's grasp.
Yeah.
So it's not grabbing it. She's not grabbing its throat anymore. And it's gonna fight back. That's crazy. So it slithers its head around, like bites into Asus Reyna's leg, like, and its fangs sink in. Mark off a 2 consequence. That Asus Reyna's leg has 2 holes in it. Not like chunks, right? But mark that it's her right leg, her right back leg for me.
Can I just put my hand on its head and just flames?
Yeah. Roll me magic.
5.
Oh shit. Okay. You flame it, but it like again wiggles out. It's really slippery apparently.
I hate snakes.
And it wiggles out. And so it's charred a bit, like it got maybe a second degree burn, first degree burn. But it's still like kicking. It's not that bad. Siren.
Yeah, he's gonna zappity zippy zappa zoop.
They're right next to it though.
Oh.
But I will invoke another aspect. Siren's real bloodthirsty right now. He's a little teenager. He needs to prove himself.
Yeah, man. I get another fate point?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
You're a menace.
I'm not a menace. Siren's the menace. Okay, that's a 3 magic.
A 3 magic? Roll me both of your physiques.
Can I use a stunt to use my magic to deflect it like I did the last time?
Then it won't hit this.
Huh?
Then it won't hit the thing.
No. I want to shoot it so that way they collide in front of it.
Yeah.
Because it caused an explosion last time.
Oh.
And I want to make it explode in front of this dragon.
Yeah, but you'll get caught in 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then yeah.
Where's Devon in all this?
On the other side.
fuck?
Luckily this is all happening just away from you.
Just making sure.
I get +2 because I used the point, right? Mm-hmm. 10.
Hold on. What did you roll? You rolled a 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you just rolled a 10. Sorry, I'm gonna do math. Like I'm picking apart the math. And then, okay, roll me both of your physiques.
I got a 4.
Okay.
And Reyna got a 3.
Okay. Reyna and you both marked down a 4. But this dragon is gone.
Like on consequences or on like physical stress?
Your physical stresses, because you both have at least a 4 physique, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right?
Oh no, I have a 3.
Then mark down a 3 and a 2. Okay, so mark down a 3 for you. Sorry. And then on your 2 consequence, write down 3rd degree burns.
Can I mitigate that because it's my magic? And I rolled a 10.
It's also sirens. The dragon's gone. Like a mix of fire and like lightning. Like it basically blows up. Like the dragon itself. Like the dragon itself blows up. I mean, right? So like there's a little bit of gore around the ship now. Maybe the wood's stained a little red. You know. Maybe some of you guys get some stuff in your hair. It's real rough, right? The dragon rider is immediately just floored. Asus Reyna weathers it. You know, it hurts her, but she weathers it. Some of the lightning and fire like strikes you like in the side, and it like tears away some of your armor.
The side where I stabbed myself, like forever ago.
Yeah.
Oh, second scar.
At the part of the ship also is blown off. Nothing is that's important to the structure, but if people need to watch where they step now, so they could fall to the second deck. You know, the second floor. You know, and then the dragon rider looks around. Looks at you, Devon, and Athletics tries to kick you away because you guys are grappled right now. Tries to push you away, rather. Kicking is Araceli. This guy tried to push. Whew. Roll your Athletics. Are you okay with him getting away? Moving away from you.
Nar.
All right, so roll your Athletics.
Why do I keep getting a 1 for athletics?
He's not that athletic.
It just keeps happening.
You got a 1? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he pushes you off. And then like looks around, sees he's surrounded, and then pulls out a blunderbuss and aims up and fires into the balloon.
I turn his gun. I blow his gun up in his hand.
Roll me your magic.
5.
Okay. So the blunderbuss blows up in his hand. He looks at it, like throws it at you, and then
Dude,
pulls out 2 guns and does the same thing. He's like, "I'll do it."
stop! I have your captain. And then Reyna like holds her up.
He looks. Roll me a rapport.
Shit! I got a 2. I pulled him in his hand.
Roll your magic. Yeah, roll your magic once.
6.
Okay. So yeah, both guns, one misfires, one clicks, the spark goes like the other direction. The other blows up in his hand. He says, and then he is gonna take off down the ship, pushing people away.
Yeah, so I caught their captain, so can someone put her in like the brig or something, and I'm gonna unhook her and fly off.
Sorry. Okay, so yeah, some people come to like grab her, and she's you hop off, Devon. And Siren.
The guy's still on the ship?
Yep.
Can I shoot after him?
Yeah.
Okay,
but
cool.
There are like the crew's still here, so if you get negative, you might hit somebody you don't mean to.
You're not gonna get negative.
Shit, man, we're finna find out. I don't get negative.
That's good.
5 to shoot.
Okay, you tag him in the side, but it doesn't stop him. He stumbles for a minute, but he keeps running. He's gonna keep running. He's pushing past people, and everybody's trying to stop him from going wherever the hell he's going. And then Jameson runs, tackles him. They're both near the side. Oh no. So So Jameson tackles him onto the ground, and now they're grappled and like punching each other because Jameson, nobody has time to grab any
This is the
weapons.
fucking goat.
They're both near the edge. The guardrail that part of the guardrail was mysteriously destroyed fairly recently, but they're just rolling on the ground fighting each other right now. Titus.
Hello, and welcome back to the middle of the episode. First off, I want to start by saying thank you to everyone who has listened to 5GM's Presents Prehistoric Panic so far. We've gotten a lot of love and a lot of great feedback on it. We're so glad you guys are enjoying it. Be on the lookout for episode 2 dropping on Wednesday. Now comes today's ad from our friend Robin over on Stories from the First Watch.
Now this is a matter of supreme importance.
Welcome to Stories from the First Watch. This is both a solo game and an experiment in storytelling. The story and the characters' actions will unfold upon the roll of the dice. They are in control.
Be careful what you say, or you have no tongue at all.
Follow the exploits of a party of adventurers forced to take on a dangerous mission on behalf of a shadowy organization.
Just be careful when insulting minor lordlings. Their egos can be dangerous things.
Available on Podbean, Spotify, and Podchaser. And come and listen to more Stories from the First Watch.
Be sure to check out Stories from the First Watch wherever you get your podcasts. It's a really cool solo TTRPG audio drama, so I highly recommend you check it out. And now, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Titus and Frankie, you guys are good. I mean, there are still fighting going on below you, but a lot of people are kind of starting to, the guard's starting to back away a little bit because, 10 people were just eviscerated below them, and 2 cavaliers were just killed.
I just kind of look
And
at
the
you,
dragons.
and I'm like, so where are we going?
I'm just gonna point in the corner and be like, "We're going that way. You
All
want
right.
to ride or you want to fly?"
Yeah, I'll hop on.
All right. And while we're flying, I'm like, "Frankie, don't tell the others, but you're my favorite. You're the coolest."
Good thanks, Titus.
So the only way to get into the wall is through a doorway that Tempest won't fit in.
All right. Well, I have a bag of guns and a can-do attitude.
Hey, man, that's all you need.
What more does a man need? So I'm gonna hop off and tell Tempest to start strafing the soldiers.
Okay, Tempest, she can't say yes, but she looks a little worried. Again, she's still not favoring that back foot, right? But she, this is probably the most chaos she's seen in a long time. So I think she's a little stressed out.
Okay, Titus is gonna. All right. So to try to ease her worries, he's gonna take off his little mask and tie it onto her saddle. I mean, don't tell anyone, but this is good luck. It'll protect you.
Oh,
Okay.
Very sweet.
She maybe purrs or something, something like that, and then takes off slowly, but with that tied to her. Everybody's seen your face before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I mean, I'm just a dude. I don't have anything special about my face.
We saw his face when they disguise themselves as affluent people.
Yes.
When I kidnapped the premier.
Has Frankie?
Oh, I guess. Well, I mean, he would have had his mask off.
Yeah, no, that's why I was asking. It was mostly, do you take your mask off often?
Oh, yeah.
Nonetheless, you both enter through the hallway. The further you go into the section of the prison, the less prisoners there are fighting guards. They're still there, but there are more guards here than there were in other areas, right? You turn down you guys go down a couple hallways. You turn down one, and you spot Vargish immediately. She's taller than everybody else is. Frankie, you've never met her, right?
Mm-mm, I have not.
Titus, you've met her even before the past few months. She's fighting, and she's fighting hard. She looks like, she's fighting like the old Vargish would. But she is much more thin, and her scales are significantly more pale and flaky than they were before. Because she's a Gaian, remember, she's a dragon human thing. She's very, almost anorexic. If you know your, Gaian biology, right? She looks almost anorexic. and she's fighting, but she might not be fighting. This would have been cake for the old Vargas. She might not be fighting a winning battle this time, though. This specific one, you know?
All right, we're going to run in. I'm going to start sprinting. I got my bag of guns, and I'm like getting it open.
She's engaged in sword combat with 2 people right now, a sword in each of her hands, as she's taking on the 2.
So cool.
A couple of prisoners are fighting maybe 6 guards. It's maybe 3v6, so this one's a tougher fight. So both of you, roll me your athletics to determine what order we're going to go in now.
Got a spicy 0.
I got a 1.
Okay, so it's Vargas, then all of the guards, and then Frankie, and then Titus, and then the prisoners.
No.
So Vargas is going to go first. She's going to attack one of them. And immediately, swap, his head's gone.
She's so cool.
Like his head is, she's decapitated instantly. She just swipes through his neck, like clean. It's a clean cut.
How tall is she again?
Like almost 8 feet.
God, she's so fucking cool.
She takes the dude's head off. And her swing, Titus, again, like you're noticing just small things. Her swing is a little, not lazy, but like imperfect. Like she throws too much weight behind it and almost stumbles. You know what I mean? Again, not like what you'd expect from Vargas, but and the other guard retaliates. Okay, yeah, and he tags Vargas in the leg. He brings a sword and it cuts her thigh. Not through, right? She didn't just lose a leg, but it's a deep gash, and she like kneels from it for a second. It brings up a sword to block him attacking her again. The other guards start fighting the prisoners who are outnumbered. The prisoners are not faring quite as well as Vargas. One of them gets stabbed in the side and falls back. He's bleeding and he's on the ground, but he's still up. The other 2 are defending themselves, but nobody's getting any hits in on these guards. Frankie, it's your turn. Vargas is closest to you with this, engaged in this fight with this one guard.
Yeah, I'm gonna go help her with that guard.
Okay.
I would like to use my stunt Swift strike, the one where I use the wind to kind of propel me and jump. So I'm gonna use a fate point.
Sounds good.
We're gonna go. I got a 5.
Shit. Okay. So yeah. What are you trying to do? Like, I know you're trying to hurt this guy, but where? Where do you target?
I'm going for the side.
So yeah, you nail him in the side, like you totally effortless attack, stab him in the side. He turns around in surprise before he realizes that he's been stabbed in the side, and then pushes you away. But you pull out your dagger. It's a clean through the side, he got cut for sure. And so he looks surprised and looks at the 2 of you, you and Vargas, and then sees Titus too, and he's sweating. Titus, your turn.
All right. So I guess Titus is gonna start trying to hand out pistols to people and just start rummaging in, start giving guns to people.
So there are prisoners near you, but the prisoners are behind Vargas, the ones who are engaged in combat. So you can help the guys behind you.
Okay. Could I just lay down the bag of guns and just tell them to? Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. I'm just gonna lay down and then kind of rally all the prisoners near me to grab guns.
All right, for sure. Roll me a rapport.
Plus 3, 4.
Cool. So, yeah, you shout, "Guns, everyone!" And everybody comes and grabs some guns.
1 gun, please.
Everybody, a lot of the prisoners start arming themselves and passing out the weapons, right? Yeah, and then maybe your attention turns towards the fights in front of you. Again, some that aren't going very well. The prisoners, the 2 that are still able to fight, are engaged with 6 guards. They're basically surrounded, but they're not letting up. So yeah, the prisoners retaliate, and one stabs a guard, another disarms one. But again, 2v6, they're probably not making it out of this, unless they get some help. Vargas' turn. So they clash swords. Neither one gets a hit in. It's his turn. It's their turn. Ooh, that cut that Vargas got, he sees it as a weakness, goes for the other side of her leg, and cuts, like Frankie, you probably recognize it. He cuts, a muscle or, an important tendon in her leg, and she just, drops. That leg is like dropped completely. She's still fighting with 3 limbs, you know what I mean? She's holding herself up with one arm, fighting with the other, and using her leg to support herself. But it's like, she's literally down a leg.
Yeah.
It's now the other guards' turns to fight the prisoners. And the prisoners are holding their own. Nobody's getting tagged yet. But again, they're not on, they're not winning this unless they get some help. It's Frankie's turn.
I would like to pull out another poison dagger, and I'm going for him again.
Okay.
That was a 3.
Yeah, you nick him with your knife, but it's a flesh wound. Like, it's not, you didn't cut that deep. It's now Titus's turn.
So Titus is he's probably gonna be more useful if he kind of organizes these guys. So the guys that are getting guns, he's gonna try to organize them into a line to try to make them more useful as a group.
Okay. Roll me a rapport.
Got a 5.
Cool. Yeah, so you start rallying the group, and maybe it kind of feels like they're a crew now. You know what I mean? They start organizing themselves a bit better in the fights that they're engaged in, and start supporting each other. Before it was kind of a free-for-all, just don't hit the guy next to you if he's a friend, right? But now it's like, we need to defend our friends, too. So you're making everybody feel a bit more like this isn't just a prison break. It's like it's not everybody versus this. It's them versus us, if that makes sense. Now, prison. Hold on, I need to see what happens with that. One of the prisoners who is fighting in the 2v6, same guy who disarmed one of the guards, stabs that same guard through the neck. Guard's gone. The other prisoner doesn't do that. But, and then nobody hears it because it takes a minute. And there's a lot of noise happening around you. And then there's a, rumbling throughout one of the halls in the prison that isn't occupied. And who would be the first to see it? Probably Frankie.
I have a question, because I'm above the prison. Do I see anything yet?
This is all in the hall.
No, I know, but I was like, can I see inside the prison?
Yeah.
Can I see any of the commotion?
Yeah, you see everything. You can't see what's about to happen, but you can see all the commotion happening down
For
here.
sure, okay.
Rumbling in the prison, one of the hallways that's not occupied. Frankie, you see it first. This slick, black reptile head that's probably I don't know, the size of 2 crocodile heads, just moves out from a corner, and its tongue like snake tongue slurs out and it hisses. Its body is muscular, obviously, and like a oily black, and its eyes are a piercing green, and it starts slithering towards you guys, but around. Almost in a circular pattern towards you, and it's large. This thing is long. It's longer than Ossus Reina, not bigger than her, but longer than her. Probably the longest dragon you've ever seen. It doesn't have wings though, and no arms, so it's almost not a dragon too. So that's a whole thing to deal with. But it's coming directly for you guys. Araceli.
Okay, so have I? Do I see the other dragon rider at all anywhere in the sky as we're going towards the? Okay, so what can I see inside of the prison from the holes I can see through? Because we're in a bird's eye view right now. We're coming down towards it.
Mm-hmm. Commotion. The fighting's still going on.
I'm looking for the homies, so I'm looking for dragons.
Okay.
So I'm looking for our dragons, other dragons.
You see Tempest without a rider.
See Tempest without a rider. Do I see where anyone might be near Tempest or just Tempest?
She is flying. Doing strafing runs, basically. But she's not... Her heart doesn't seem that in it. But she's doing it, right? She's still trying to help. And you see Titus's mask tied to her saddle. He was a good man.
Titus died.
Yeah, he did his best, It happens.
Damn.
We lost him.
I can't believe Titus fucking died. I think I muttered that. I can't believe fucking Titus died. Dude.
Right.
A tear rolls down my cheek. I think I'm welling up right now. My eyes are red.
Yeah.
And how many prisoners to guards? What's the ratio am I looking at?
at least 2-1 now, maybe 3-1.
Like prisoners,
Yeah.
or outnumbering guards.
Yeah.
Oh, so it looks
you
like
might just take the prison, like at this rate. Like, I mean, Araceli might think that.
That's pretty sick. So I'm gonna fly down that way, and I'm just going to look for anything that I can help with. I'm also gonna look for Frankie.
Frankie's not around. You can't see her. Like, at least, like, she's not outside of the prison.
No, we're coming inside.
Okay.
I'm just through inside, and I'm gonna...
you're breaking open, like, the wall?
Yeah.
Roll me athletics.
I do physique?
Yeah, I'll let you do physique in this
Sick.
case. 'Cause you're just trying to tank how much damage, like, you know what I mean? Like,
3.
Okay, so you, like, Australian hits the wall, and there are cracks, but it doesn't break open. Maybe another good, like, hit might do it.
I'm just gonna do like just my magic and just flames just against as much wall as I can to just try to blow it apart.
Okay, roll me your magic.
6.
Yeah, so the walls like break apart once you do that completely. Like one side kind of crumbles in. Let's see what side it's on.
I'm also gonna unhook and walk in, and so we can separate.
Okay. Yeah, so you hear commotion going down. I mean, there's fighting everywhere, but you hear a lot of commotion going down one corner, and somebody screams. So maybe down there, but it's hard to. You don't know where anybody is, right? Like the plan has kind of worked, but everything's kind of gone a little crazy. Yeah, I mean, so.
Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of look around and be like, Reyna, support Tempest.
Do me a favor. Roll me your magic, and then your notice.
I got a 6 for magic.
Okay.
And I got a 4 for notice.
Okay. You feel something under the prison magically that is kind of standing out. You're not sure what it is. You've never encountered anything like this before, like this feeling, right? But I mean, you know when there's fire, right? You can kind of feel fire. It feels like there's fire under the prison, but it really concentrated fire of some kind. You're not sure like what though.
I was like, fire. How under?
Like a basement.
Fuck. Is the floor cracked at all?
Yeah.
Can I just like, I'm gonna keep Reyna supporting, and I'm just gonna like all my magic and just slam down and try to start just going down, like destroying the floor under me.
Roll me magic.
Ooh, I did bad. 3.
Okay. You go down a floor, and it's like in between like what would be a basement and what would be a first floor. So it feels like it would be like level wise one below this. Whatever the fire.
Do I see stairs, and is there commotion?
It's like a crawl space, so you could probably crawl down, like find a way to crawl down. But Australian can't come with you.
No, yeah, she is supporting.
Okay, cool. So you can try and find a way to crawl down.
Or can I just try to break it again?
You can do that too.
All right, cool. 5.
Yeah. So you break, and you like fall.
I just melt it. I just melt the stone and just like
open it up. Yeah. You drop, and it's about a 10-foot drop on this next floor. It's dark, so you'd have to light some fire to like just see.
Just a little like wick on my fingers.
It's dimly lit, but there are torches around, but they're kind of far away. And in the center, you see like this. Okay, so first you see a dragon and its rider under here, and you see a little bit of light coming from one direction, but you're not sure what that is. And they're both in the center, and in the center you see like this metal box.
I like pause and like, do they see me?
No. Roll me stealth, actually. Because I forgot, Araceli's not exactly quiet.
No, he's not. He's the dumbass. I got 0.
The dragon turns its head towards you and starts growling.
What does it look like?
A racing dragon. So thin, lean, fast, I'll say.
So I'm going to just sword out and just like burst fire out from behind me and then fire on the sword and just try to cut through it. I'm just going for a straight attack.
The dragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use magic for it?
Sure.
Cool. Just what does the rider look like? What is the rider doing?
Like their back is to you. They're doing something on a table that you can't see, like with their hands. Like it looks like they're working on something, but not writing.
Okay, they didn't turn when their dragon growled at me.
This all happened like fast, so like not yet.
Yeah, so then I'm just try to just attack it. I got a 5.
Okay. So you go towards the dragon and you bury your sword inside, like the edge of it, and it sears the dragon a bit, and inside, and it screeches in pain and like pushes you away, like shoves you away, right? And the dragon rider looks around and one hand on the table, whatever.
Yeah.
The other hand, like, out at you.
You're like, hey, what are you doing?
You're not supposed to be here.
Correct.
I'm just gonna pull out a gun.
Ah! I blow it up.
Roll me your magic.
I got a 6.
Yeah, Adam, it blows up, Adam.
Don't do that.
And so you blow up the gun, and he like jumps back when you like the other's like, whoa. He jumps back and says, no, don't do that.
Don't do what? I'm gonna ignite both my hands.
He stop.
Why?
Stop.
And I'm growing the flame.
He's like 52, maybe. He's like, kid, look at me right now. Stop what you're doing.
Why? Tell me.
He looks behind him at the box. And he says, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna die. And I'm not gonna be the one to kill you. You will have killed yourself, basically.
I'm not the smartest. Can you spell it out a little more? Because how am I gonna die? And then like, I make the flames brighter, but I don't make them like bigger.
Yeah.
Just making him nervous.
Yeah. He says, roll me a report, actually.
Oof, 0.
You said 0?
Yeah.
He says, just trust me. There are things down here you don't want to mess with. You should, if you want to survive, you want to leave this place right now.
You see, that's very unsettling. And, you know, a hero would save everybody first before leaving.
Oh, kid. I don't want to do this.
Then don't. Leave.
But I can't.
Can't you?
I have
already
to finish.
caught your captain. The one with the big dragon.
Roll me a report.
Damn, I just cannot roll 0 again.
If you let me finish my job, I'll walk away, you walk away. We'll both be done. Nobody has to fight after that.
What's your job?
I gotta make sure this thing works. And then we'd both just have to leave real fast. And he points to the box behind him.
Well, how am I gonna leave real fast?
That's for you to figure out, friend. I figure you got here somehow. You're not wearing a prison uniform.
Like, I visibly look down at my clothes like, yes, I'm not. What is it gonna do?
Gonna take care of everything around here.
Was Araceli briefed on these at all?
I don't think so.
They never got brought up? God, we're a bad rebellion.
Mabel would have never brought it up to you directly.
Oh.
I think Mabel... Never mind. I'm not going to justify him to you, but he probably would talk to B about it. But only B will hear. For the audience's sake, Mabel would have talked to B and just been like, I don't want Araceli knowing about this because Araceli is Araceli, and be like, where Jack was like, we won. We won because we're going to drop these everywhere. Araceli would be like, we can't do anything with these. We have to eliminate them right now.
Yeah. So I was like, one more time though, beforehand. What is it?
I don't know. Do you know, kid, if I tell you that, I have to kill you.
Well, you can't kill me.
He looks at his dragon and looks down at him who has weapons. He looks at you and he says, I somehow doubt that, kid.
How many weapons does he have on him?
2 guns, a blunderbuss on his back, and then a sword at his waist, a smaller short sword at his waist.
I can blow all that up on you.
You're gonna kill us all.
He like, you don't want to do that right now. And he looks to that when I'm this close to it.
I think it's okay. Honestly, knows fire. He knows how fire works. He knows how incendiaries work. That's his whole thing. And so like that, I think he's cooling on a bit, but definitely not nearly as much as like any capacity.
Yeah.
Like obviously this thing is gonna tick with flames.
Yes.
But I think he's gonna try to keep pushing that.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, just blow you up on your dragon, and then you and your dragon are dead.
If you do that, then you die too.
We're gonna set it off regardless, right? You're gonna do whatever it is regardless.
But you can get off. I can give us both time to get out of here.
Are you gonna let me ride on your dragon?
No.
Why not?
Oh my god. Like he says, oh my god.
Yeah. He's flustered.
This is the first real conversation Araceli has had with like an NPC in a long time.
Yeah.
He just says, last chance. Leave. I'll give you time to get out. Or I have to fight you. And I don't want to do that.
Deal.
Roll me a rapport.
2.
So what are you doing? Nothing happened. He doesn't do anything.
I'm like putting my hands up and like backing away.
Okay.
It's the hole I made.
Okay.
I'll just tell you now.
Uh-huh.
I have an ability.
Uh-huh.
One of the ways I can use my fire now is I can compress it and shoot it in quick fireball bursts rather than explosions.
Yeah. You want to like try to nail him in his back?
I'm preparing that. Yeah.
Okay.
Just so it's small and doesn't cause a lot of flames everywhere. It's just small and concussive.
His dragon starts coming like in front of him. You know what I mean? To like protect him, just because like getting in between you two. You know. And he's watching you, the guy and the dragon are, as you back away. It's your move.
I just send it. I'm just gonna send it at him.
It's okay. Roll me a magic first. Thank God.
7.
So, it actually hits his dragon. His dragon jumps in front of it.
Oh, sorry.
And it like hits his the dragon's head to the side. Dragon looks a little hurt. What are you gonna do?
Full speed, flames to jump over them, and I'm grabbing the box.
Okay.
Like I'm getting on top of it.
No. Okay. Roll me magic.
8.
So you run, jump. They're both startled, right?
Over them.
Yeah. And you land on the box. It's like maybe 3 feet tall. And then what do you do?
I just have my hand. So I would like to examine. Like I'm trying to do this all at once. I want to look at the box and get a quick glance at.
There's something it's solid metal. There's something inside of it. But you see a couple of holes like just around the thing. And you also see you wouldn't know what that is. A long piece of string coming out from one of the holes and dangling towards the table. And you see on the table there's some more string and stuff like that.
So I have another ability with my magic. There's remote fire where I can start fires elsewhere.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start a fire just enough away from the string.
Okay, so like
because Araceli's operating like he thinks that string is a wick. Or
yeah.
So
No.
Creating
I'm
just like a will-o-wisp on the table away from the string.
I follow you. Thank you.
Don't fucking move.
He looks like the dragon looks to you, and the guy looks to you. And the dragon starts going to you, and he grabs like its neck and says, "No." And he's like looking at you. He's like, "No." No. It's your move, kid.
So it's like I'm honestly just like, you can go now.
He raises his hands. All right, we'll leave. And he gets on his he leads the dragon away, grabs her reins, moves her away. She looks at you. Then they go towards that light before, that you saw when you first got in. You can't see what it is because it's blocked by like crates and stuff, but they start walking towards that. And they're looking at, he's looking at you, the dragon's kind of like eyeing you, but looking forward as they're leaving. They don't look aggressive. I mean, they look upset, but not mad.
I think I'm just kind of sitting there and I just extinguish that fire. And I just kind of create one in the center of the room to create illumination so I can try to see more in the room.
Okay. So it's a lot of parchment that goes right over Araceli's head. But also some how much attention would Araceli pay to the paper?
You'd look at it, in terms of igniting it, or
no, just would you try reading these? Are you investigating them, or are you just
I think right now because he's missed all of this, right? Yeah. And I think he's sort of soaking it in because he was just I'm back, you guys need help. It's oh yeah, we need to break out with Vargash, and now he's what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Roll me an investigate.
3.
Okay. There are a couple of layouts of the prison. It looks like blueprints, and a couple with that look almost like exit plans, that sort of thing, right? A lot of the maps have a red dot drawn in the center, and then circles, large red circles that are what's the word? Not opaque, kind of clear.
And that's right here, right? I'm assuming the red dot is
roughly
where I am.
If you had to eyeball it,
yeah,
and circles going out. And that's what you can see from the parchment. Otherwise, it's a lot of for the audience's context, there was a ton of engineering stuff around the bombs when they were first built because, they were being built and researched. Yeah. This one, it's more maintenance stuff. There's a lot less stuff around here. You know what I mean? This looks like the only one.
Yeah.
This is the only crate that Araceli sees. And all of the equipment, there's a lot less of it, looks like it's built to maintain whatever this is.
Interesting. Do I see any cracks or anything down here?
Out into the open world, no. You see that one light that's probably maybe an exit/entrance, but otherwise.
Let's pick it up.
Roll me athletics.
Can I do physique? Because that's because that's how we carry it.
Yeah.
4.
Okay, so you have to, and it's heavy. This thing is rough.
Yeah.
You have to like waddle it out. So you can start waddling with it. You're just gonna. What are you doing?
I'm walking towards what I'm assuming is an exit.
Okay. We're gonna end it there for today's session. Thank you everybody for listening. We really appreciate it. We'll be back with another episode, and we have some stuff that we can plug.
Yeah. Once again, thank you for listening. If you like us, go ahead and give us a follow, a like, all of that. We're on everything. Comment, share us with people, share us with grandmas. Grandmas love us. If you want to follow us, where can you find us?
You can find us at 5GMs in a Trench Coat on Instagram and TikTok, and at 5GMs Official on Twitter and Blue Sky. And you can also check out either our website or one of our social media accounts to find out our Discord. You can join our Discord. Come join us, and we have a party.
Also, we have other social media accounts. So almost all of us, including our sound person, Emily, works on Adavan's Armory, at Adavan's Armory, ADAVANS, on everything. If you like 5e homebrew stuff, check us out. We have a lot of fun there. Tanlin?
Yeah, I do a lot of the art for both Adavan's Armory and, this sexy podcast. So check me out, Gremlin Frog Art, 2 G's in the middle there, on Instagram and Twitter.
And then, I also do a webcomic if you like that sort of thing. It's called Wisteria Falls. You can find it on Webtoon. Just search Wisteria Falls. But we also have an Instagram account. You can search at Wisteria_Falls on Instagram, and then that's what you'll see.
Awesome. And I think we forgot to say it, and if you're still listening, thanks. If you want to support us, you can go to our Ko-Fi. We're pushing for, hopefully, to be able to help fund some new recording equipment, some mics. It'd be amazing if you guys can support. Every little bit counts, and thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Hello. Thank you for listening to 5GMs in a Trench Coat. Be sure to follow us on social media at 5GMs in a Trench Coat on Instagram and TikTok, and at 5GMs Official on Twitter. You can also join our Discord. You can find out how to join on our accounts or on our website, 5gemsinatrenchcoat.com. If you liked the episode, please rate us 5 stars and leave a little comment. And if you'd like to support us further, you can leave a little tip on our Ko-Fi, ko-fi.com/5gemsinatrenchcoat. Thank you. Catch you next time.